This is the introduction to financial accounting. Welcome to the world of business and financial accounting. Our goal is to help you to understand the basic and fundamental accounting principles and to explain them with real business example in the way that you are able to relate to it. So we're going to use Musa's story to help us to understand the general idea of introduction to accounting. Musa wants to do a business in the food industry. Although this is a dream business idea that Musa has, Musa also has several questions and decisions that he needs to consider. Hence, Musa approaches me as a professional accountant for some advice. Being a professional accountant, I need to give Musa a general understanding of what's involved in starting a business, monitoring a business, and keeping the business. So Musa informed me that he just wants to start his grilled chicken business. That's all. Now I'm trying to tell Musa that in general, organization or business are primarily organized in three categories. We have sole proprietorship, partnership, and company. Let's start with sole proprietorship. This is a sort of business that is owned by one individual. It's a very easy form of business that does not require any specific legal procedures. This form of business is considered as part of the owner's life, in the sense that the profit and losses that are incurred during the period become part of the taxable income of the owner. So the owner becomes liable for all debts that the company incurred. In short, from the tax perspective, there's no separation between the owner and the business income, loss, or debt. The second is a partnership. This is a form of business that is very similar to the first one. However, the difference is that the profit, the loss, and the debt incurred by the business are the responsibility of two or more partners within this business. One of the advantages of partnership over sole proprietorship is that it has more resources available to it, which can make the business to grow. And for this type of business, this is one of I can say disadvantage, is that you need to have a lawyer who gonna draw a business agreement that will contain and describe how the profit and loss will be shared among partners, and how will that change when or if a new partner joins or is leaving the partnership. The last form of business is company. Unlike the first two forms of business, a company is a separate entity from both legal and accounting perspective. This means that the company, not its owner, is legally responsible for all its liability, taxes, and debt. Two disadvantages of company are that the legal fees for creating a company can be very high, and the company also pays its own taxes. However, one key advantage of the company is that it can raise large amount of money for growth by issuing shares that can be sold to new owners. And when it's coming to company, we can either have a private company or a public company. When it comes to financial accounting, we will focus on company. So let's hear from Musa. let Musa tell us what type of business Musa wants to be involved in. Musa is very excited, and he said that he's very excited about what he's learning, and he thinks that he will go with a type of business that will allow him to limit the liability on one hand, and on the other hand will allow him to grow by financing the business in the way of selling the shares. Hence, he decided to go for a private company called Chictos Ltd. Okay, that is very good. However, Musa must know that all companies, including what Musa just created, exist to earn profit for their shareholders by selling goods or services to customers at a price that is more than the cost to acquire those goods or services. Therefore, in order for a company to know how successful the company is or how good the company is making profit, the company or the owner of the company need to establish a system that can keep all the company transactions and record. This is when accounting play a major role. Why? Because accounting is that system. Accounting is a language in business. So Musa is asking, how will accounting help me to run my business? Let's try to understand or to define first what is accounting. Accounting provides a means of recording, summarizing, analyzing, and interpreting financial data of a business with an aim to provide a result in form of statement to decision makers, both internally and externally of the business. Therefore, with that in mind, Musa will need an accountant who will help him to run the business as efficient as possible. The accountant will help him to prepare those statements and will help him to understand the financial effect of those business decisions. The information that are generated through the accounting system can be prepared for either internal users or external users. When we talk about internal users, we think about manager, employee, or owners, so that these ones can make decisions in relation to production, for example, marketing, human resource, or finances within the business. Or they can also be prepared for external, who are people outside the business, such as investors, creditors, customers, government agencies, as well as labor union. But Musa is a bit confused. So Musa is asking if he can know what is the basics of accounting. So this is one of the very important concepts, accounting equation, because this is the base or the foundation of accounting. Therefore, follow the second video for us to learn more about this basics but very important concept. Please put yourself in the shoes of Musa. If you have question, put your question under the comment box and I will make sure that I will answer to your question. Share this video with your friends, like it, and subscribe to our channel. And each and every time we're gonna have a new video, you're gonna be noticed. And if you have a question, please do not hesitate to contact us. And we're gonna make sure that we attend to your concern. Thank you very much. Let's follow the second video.